Hi guys, I picked this up in a charity shop a long time ago. I can't remember how long ago. Just sort of a novelty that caught my eye. One reason it caught my eye is underneath, clearly, it's supposed to have an electric motor. In fact, if you can read that writing there, it says insert motor in that direction. Oh, has it got a name on there? Can't quite make out what that says. I think it's Topper. Patent pending, Japan. It's all metal. I reckon there's a motor module that sits in there, probably has the battery in with it as well. That would be logical. There's a spring clip there. So I was wondering if I could 3D print something that would fit in there. I've got this electric motor that came from something else that I just dropped. It's already got a worm gear on it, which would be ideal for driving that. Looks to me like it should go underneath. The only thing I'm not sure about is if that goes underneath, there really isn't much space for batteries. I could stick a little LiPo battery in there. That would be small enough probably to fit in there anyway. Yeah, that could be an interesting little project. So I should take some measurements off it and see what I can print 3D wise to fit in there. So it's only going to go forwards, it's not going to go forwards, backwards and turn or anything like that. There's no steering available on it. But it would be nice to see if we could just get it moving. If you actually recognise the toy, feel free to put a comment in the description, a comment down there in the comments. Tell us what it is. Yeah, I should take some measurements off it and see if I can make something up 3D printed, hold a motor in there and battery. And see if we can make it run. I've been trying to work out how you would have had a battery in there, and I've just spotted there's a hole just there. I reckon a wire goes up through there, out through the top, and it's wire controlled forwards and backwards. So there's no battery under there. It's just connected directly to the wire and it goes forwards and backwards. We should be able to manage that. I've made some progress. Made myself a little tray for the motor to go in. He says. It's got a little bit of a lip on it. I ought to file that out really. Come on, in you go. There we go. Alright, nice tight fit. And in my box of junk, I found this, which is a simple wire control, forwards and backwards. So if I hold that on there, You won't be able to see, will you? I need to do that the other way. Hold that on there. So that looks okay. So that slides in there. Let's see if we can hold that on there again. It'll be alright once I've soldered it in place, but I'm just trying to hold it so we can. So it looks like it might work. Whether it's powerful enough, don't know. So I need to poke this wire through that hole at the back there and solder it up. That's probably going to take a bit of fiddling to get that down through there. So I won't film it, but that's what it's doing. It's going down through there. It wasn't as hard as I thought, so I will film it. Hook that down through there. There we go. I thought I was going to spend hours doing that. Tie a knot in it, stop it being pulled back through. Yeah, that should do. So I'll solder that in place and we should have a working little car. That's all it does though, just forwards and backwards. So yeah, there we go. I'll show you something though. I was running it on 2 AA batteries and it would hardly move, so I've modified it. It's running on a 2S lithium ion battery, so it's running on 7.5 volts instead of 3 volts. If I put it on the floor, the wheels will just spin, but I wanted it to run on the well, this is some sort of felt and it grips all right on here. It doesn't spin, but it needs more power to move it. Yeah, so there we go. I'll count that as a success, even though I'm having to overpower it to get it running. I could have put a bigger motor in it, I suppose. but that was one that happened to be laying around with a worm gear on it already. So yeah, job done. And if you do recognise, well, it's Topper is the make, but if you recognise the actual car, I'd be interested to know what it's called. Thanks for watching. There's always more information down in the video description, and if you like this video, you might like this one up here, and you might like to have a look at my channel over here, see what else I do. Thank you for watching.